Hi there, Tassos here, and I want to follow up on our discussion about Web 3.0, the new era, the new economy. Everything has changed in the way we do business and marketing, and I'm documenting my progress and my experience with the 5-day live event, the Symposium, organized by Ryan Levesque and the Ask Method Company. And so far, my experience is amazing. All the guests share inside information, cutting edge strategies that we can use right now in our business. And there is so much interaction in this event. People are asking questions all the time. Comments come and go. There is so much happening. There is so much interest in those changes, in the potential, in those opportunities that knock at our door right now. And I already gave you an overview of what happened in the first session, day one, and today I'll be discussing day two and day three. And I was taking notes on paper like a maniac, and I want to scan those notes and I'll share my screen. So I'll be going through these notes right now. So let's get rolling. And this is the page where the symposium happens. Today is day 4, all about data in privacy with Jody Daniels. And I already gave you an overview of day 1. And day 1 was all about traffic and cookies and how we collect data and how we generate leads. And let me show you, I have the day 1 highlights on the Web 3.0 future page, where we collect all the information about Web 3.0 and all the events, all the happenings. And I have the video with the day 1 highlights. The key takeaways and my additions is that we are moving away from browser side tracking to server side tracking with conversion APIs, collecting data on our servers and then giving this data back to advertising networks so they can send the right traffic to our websites. We can no longer trust from data coming directly from advertising networks, Facebook and Google. We should be relying only on our data from now on, and we want to collect user information data from the very first contact. We want to test them with something, with a question, as the ask method does. Let me show you. For example, if you click this button to register for the quiz funnel workshop, you'll see that this is the page where you can register for the workshop, and right away Ryan and the ask method company asks the very first question, the very first contact. So they say, if you had to pick one, which of the following best describes your business, and you describe your business with just one question. And this is how they collect information. This is zero party data in action. And Trey discussed the power of questions and quizzes, how disruption brings opportunities. This one was covered by Ryan, and these are the last ones are my additions. We move to a more emotional, more empathetic marketing, listening to our prospects and customers, their needs. We want to build a multi-channel business, our own platforms. We can depend on external networks, on social media. We could be deplatformed at any time. We want to build our own platforms. It's a subject that I discussed extensively, and it's all about segmentation, categorizing your subscribers, your people, your assets into categories and sending them different messages. It's all about personalization, building trust, over delivering, and respect users' privacy. So let's move on with the second, with day 2 highlights. And for day 2, and you can catch up with the replays. So.
Hello and welcome. My name is Ryan Levesque. Who's watching this right now? If you haven't already done so, if you go to the link,
So you can catch up with the replay. This is day 2. Ryan discussing with Lee Richter, and it was an amazing session. This was the day that I was mostly waiting for, because I know. Because one of the topics of this day was NFTs, and day 2 was all about blockchain and product development and NFTs. And I came across NFTs 1 year ago while I was attending a documentary by Revealed Films. It was a documentary about cryptocurrencies, and there were guests that discussed NFTs, but it was more of a cryptocurrency approach. And now NFTs have evolved, and just 2 weeks ago I met with a friend that I had to see for a long time, and I was surprised that he started discussing at some point NFTs. And although he's an entrepreneur, I was not expecting him to discuss this topic. I thought it would be too advanced for him, but he knew about NFTs. He knows much more than I know, and his wife also knows about NFTs, and we discussed that. And since then, for the last 2 weeks, I'm researching NFTs, and there is potential, there is something that is happening. But also there are people that say that this might be a bubble. No one knows what the future brings, but right now people are making millions upon millions, and it's a great chance. Let me go through the notes. Okay, so these are my notes. As you can see, I can't even read what I write. No one can read my letters. As you can see, I'm not writing, I'm scrolling my pen on the paper. And NFTs, you can use NFTs to give people access to what you are building, to what you are organizing, maybe an event, maybe a product, maybe a service. You can give them early access, VIP or advanced access, any kind of access you can come up with. NFTs use blockchain to verify the information, so the digital asset cannot be copied, as it happens with other digital assets. You can license it. It needs to be trustworthy. It has perpetual value. Intellectual property, lot programs, coupons, no. I can't understand what I'm saying. Programs, courses, copyrights, trademarked. You can license this kind of intellectual property, like programs, courses, copyrights, and anything trademarked. It can become NFT. The NFT issuer might get a percentage. You can be a little. Only 1% of people take advantage of NFT. This is huge. So this is where the opportunity exists right now. Only 1%. And during the event, Lee Richter mentioned that only 16% of people use cryptocurrency, and only 1% take advantage of NFT and create income streams. And this is my key takeaway. This sentence: create something valuable that people can resell. This is in a sense what you're going to do with NFTs. And third application is certifications. You can. It's all about authenticity. It has to be real. It validates people's abilities and studies. And there are smart contracts. Everything depends on smart contracts. What are the terms? What you assign? It can be used or sold. The NFT artists can be paid royalties indefinitely, not once like it happens with painters and galleries. So let me move on to the second page. The actor, the creator, gets recognition every time the piece sells. So if you are an actor, an artist, and your NFT gets sold, sells and resells, you get more recognition. And with NFTs you build a community easier and faster. And Ryan mentioned that it's a world less about stuff, it's a world more of experiences. And this is our motto with the 7 Ideals methodology. People had enough of products, they want more personal touch, human interaction, communication, live experiences. This is the future for businesses. I say NFTs add value, and you can sell more expensive. NFT adds value to your digital assets, so you can sell at higher prices. It's also a differentiator factor, and it can be bundled with other products. And I say you can issue a course, and your students may earn royalties when it's being sold again as NFT holders. This is the beauty. So imagine you are a professor and you teach some people, your students, you go through the course and then they resell it and they earn royalties. This is the beauty. So people that follow you earn royalties as well. So this is maybe why some people on the internet call NFTs like a Ponzi scheme or MLM. We'll see. I'll discuss that with a lawyer. I'm not moving forward without legal advice. This is a new area. Of course, I want to use NFTs in my business, and I'll be helping my friend that I mentioned earlier and his wife with their NFT project. And so let's move on with the notes. And Ryan said that restaurants should have all NFTs. And the good thing with NFTs is that if you want to resell it, maybe you have NFT with a restaurant and you have VIP access and access to special meals, all of this great stuff. And let's say you move on to another town, you can sell your NFT to another person so they can continue receiving the value from this NFT. Web 3, you own your content. Make sure when you create NFT, make it 100% yours. So this is about the smart contracts, the terms, and I'll be asking a lawyer. I want legal advice on NFTs, but as I can see from this little research that I done for the last 2 weeks, and after the session with Lee Richter, there is a ton of opportunities. I see a ton of opportunities. I have a ton of ideas that I want to validate, but it's a field that we should be researching in the near future. This is what's happening, everything this is what is happening. Many industries use blockchain now. It has many advantages. So this was session 2. Lee Richter was Lee Richter explained everything in detail, and I'm going to watch the replay as well, because this is the area where I'm not advanced. I'm an early player in NFTs. And I'm going to watch the replay as well, because this is an area that I'm not expert. This is an area where I am beginner, and there is future, there is demand in NFTs. People are making millions, and I suggest that you watch the replay. Lee Richter shared some resources as well, some digital marketplaces with NFTs like the OpenSea.io and other places. So let me show you. And this is a marketplace that Lee Richter suggested, and it's the same marketplace that my friend recommended a few days ago. And as they say, it's the world's first and largest NFT marketplace. And Lee Richter suggests that you become a consumer first, join this marketplace. This is what I'm going to do as well. Join this marketplace, follow a digital asset, and then discuss with people, get more familiar with the project and what's happening. So this is the beautiful world of NFT. So let's move on with the overview of day 3. So day 3 we had Ladon Ray, CEO and founder of Ontraport, a major leading email service provider. And Ontraport, it's a huge company. We had CEO of this company talking with Ryan. It was superior. It was an amazing, it was a very interesting discussion. I learned a lot about emails and following up because we had inside information from the CEO of email service. So let me go through my notes. Let me share. Let me show you who Ladon Ray is. And Ladon Ray shared incredible stuff, amazing, incredible stuff, very invaluable information about what is happening in the world of emails, because when the iOS 14 update came along and we lost cookies, everything changed, and when the iOS 15 came along, email marketing has changed. We could not rely on open rates or other metrics due to big tech companies like Apple and how users, how much information users let other companies collect about them. And let's go through the notes. Google domain reputation. Google uses domain reputation as the main factor when it comes to delivering emails on the Gmail platform. And Google is a huge player with emails. Everyone has a Gmail account these days. So it's all about domain reputations. It's about getting your emails opened and having people engage with your emails so that your emails do not arrive at the spam folder or promotion tabs, or you want to reach people's inbox. And the number one strategy that Ladon underlined is engagement. And he says that as time passes by, your list becomes less responsive. It's not so engaging. So you want to send the right messages to the right people at the right time, and you want to clean your list. You want to send the right message to the right people at the right time. You want to send relevant content, add value to their lives. Do not spam. This is a general strategy that works throughout the years, and this is a strategy that is not getting affected by these technical issues with these iOS updates and the privacy and user data. It's a strategy that you should be using in your business no matter what happens You want to engage with people. And strategy number 2 is list cleaning. And this is what we were doing. This is what I do. It's my habit to remove unengaged subscribers. I'm not keeping them in my list for a very long time. Other brands decide to keep all of their subscribers, but if you keep all subscribers, your list becomes less and less responsive, and this lowers your domain reputation value. So this is something you need to keep in mind. But now we can rely on the unopened rates that we used in the past. So this is a big problem with strategy number 2, that it used to work very well for 1 decade or even more. And there is another issue, mail privacy protection. When that came along, London said the unopened metric did not exist, and so we can clean our list. And that happened with mail privacy protection because users now don't let the companies collect information, so we can rely on unopened rates. We can't trust this metric anymore. And Ladon suggested 3 strategies going forward in 2022 and beyond. And the first one is send email that people care about. You need to know who they are, what they like, their needs, high quality mails, engaging content, valuable content. It's a timeless marketing principle. It works, and it worked. It's the same strategy with the first strategy. Is about engagement. It's about getting people open their emails. It's about knowing who they are. It's about asking questions so you can collect data and know what they need. So you can segment your list and send relevant messages to each segment of your list. Second strategy: adjust your content to buy clicks, to get clicks. Adjust your content to get clicks. Click here to read more. So when you have emails, yes, I remember that Landon said that when you write an email, don't put everything in your email. Don't include everything there. Don't send the whole article or the whole research. Write a few lines and then invite people to click your button and read more on your website. You want people to get to your property. You want more clicks because we are going to use clicks later on as a metric. Yes, this is one. Clicks and visits software. Clicks and visits, more emails, and more often to get subscribers. Yes, this is a strategy that Landon recommended. I believe it's the best strategy right now that you can use, and it goes like this. You segment your list based on their clicks. You want to segment your list now based on clicks, not on open rates, because you can't trust open rates. They are maybe incorrect. So we want to segment our list based on clicks and then send more emails and more often to people that open and click our emails. So we want to send more emails more often to engage subscribers. We want to send less emails less often to a middle group if we have, depending on how many segments and how many buckets we have subscribers in our list. We want more emails to more engaged subscribers, and as we go through the other segments, the least engaged segment should be receiving the less emails, and this makes the mail service providers, companies, and other companies like Google, and other email companies value your brand differently. It's all about domain reputation. So we want to segment people, that this is key, and we want to send more emails to more engaged subscribers. We want to treat our list differently depending on the bucket that we have them on. Older subscribers get less emails. Relevant. And these are some notes from Ryan. He says, your emails should be relevant and you should be segmenting people. Clicks versus opens. Now we have clicks, not open rates. Shorter emails and tease. We want to use shorter emails and tease them to click a button and get them redirected to our website. And stack frequency. This is the third strategy that Landon explained, the one that I described right now. And we discussed also text messaging. It was not only about emails. So let me go through the text messaging notes. So there we are, text messaging. Now here's the thing, SMS get opened 90-80%, maybe 99, maybe 100%. We don't want to send send frequently. We don't want to send SMS frequently. This is another channel of communication. This time you reach in people's phones directly. They don't have to open an email application or the internet browser to get access to the email. They get notifications immediately with their SMS. So we want to respect their privacy. We want to send only hyper relevant content depending on the reason why they subscribed in the first place. And have in mind that there is risk associated with SMS. It costs money and you may end up getting fined because there are strict laws with all the new regulations. Be respectful. And here are some best practices. You can send updates or notifications. You can send urgent messages, appointment reminders. Let's say you can send a message, the live event is starting out, come join us. Besides, you will be sending this kind of message to people that signed up for a particular and so you might say, let's say you're organizing an event and someone has signed up with their SMS number, so you send an SMS a few minutes earlier, half an hour before the event, and you say the live event that you signed up for is starting out, come join us. This is an example of SMS. And I signed up with Ryan Levesque with his text thread. So let me go through my phone right now. I'm opening up the application. So Ryan sent me, let me see how many text messages he sent. He said the first SMS that he sent me on May 31 was, hey, it's Ryan, I'll message you about the training. Message and data rates may apply, don't worry, cancel at any time by replying stop. And this is how you unsubscribe, by typing stop. And it was together with this message, hey, it's Ryan, you are now on the secret list, here is your Web 3.0 cheat sheet download. So stay tuned for more. So Ryan said an extra resource that you can't download through other devices with laptops or computers. This happens only with your phone with the text message. This is an extra resource that Ryan sends. This is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to treat your SMS. And then he sent another message on Monday. So he sent that on May 31 and he sent the next one on Monday. Monday was 6. So 6 days later, the day the first day of the event of the symposium, he said, "Ryan, here is the first day of the Web 3.0 future, and Troy and I are excited to bring you Traffic 3.0 at 3 p.m. CT at this URL. See you soon." Just a reminder, this is what he does. And he sent me another one on Tuesday. "It's Ryan, and today we are live at 3 p.m. CT with Lee Richter for Product 3.0 Day 2 of the Web 3.0 series. Join us at this URL." And then he sent me one again yesterday. And he says, "We are halfway through the Web 3.0 future and it's been amazing. Starting soon. We have email 3 with Landon Ray. See you at this URL." So this is what he does. He sent me reminders so that I can don't forget what I signed up for, don't miss the event. This is how you should be treating SMS. High quality frequent reminders. Ask them to subscribe to receive daily or weekly SMS. Now, if you, depending on give something extra, depending on your product, on your service, or what people are signing up, maybe someone signs up for a diet program, and they need daily or weekly reminders. This is where an SMS can really work better than email, because people get these notifications immediately. And I say give something extra to get their SMS. This is what Ryan said. So when you try to collect this data from your people, from your visitors, you want to entice them and tease them with something extra, with a bonus, with a prize, with a gift, so they can share this very private information, because this is not just an email, this is their phone number. And third, application special occasions, short messages. You can send maybe for when you have something new, created something that's very related to what they signed up for in the first place. It can happen with a short message. You can say something special to announce something very important. And you want to send exclusive content that you can't find, that they can't find with email or other channels. And then they discussed why quizzes are so powerful, because with quizzes you really can help. Quizzes can help you segment your list immediately, and then you have the click metrics and other metrics that email service providers use. And I want to add something here, that if you want to base your decisions on clicks, first get in contact with the email service provider and ask them if their clicks are indeed clicks, if they are sure and they are confident of this information, because if the clicks are not being tracked properly, you might have a big problem. And Ryan asked Landon what's his opinion about quizzes, and he said that quizzes are very powerful because people are getting bored of filling up forms or surveys. Quizzes are more fun, and they get to know more about themselves. It's easy to complete. And he said that with surveys and forms, the customer thinks that they give something to the brand, and with quizzes, the customer thinks that they take something from the brand. This is the big difference with quizzes and the other types of questions like assessment surveys, sign-up forms, and so on. So this was day 3. These are important stuff. One of the strategies I was already using, cleaning up the list. Now we can rely on open rates. We should be relying on clicks. This is information from a CEO of an email service company, so we want to take this advice very seriously. Do your own due diligence. do your own research as well. Email is still the number one channel for the majority of businesses. This is where the most business comes from emails. With emails we stay in touch with our people. It's a digital asset that no one can take away from you. This is how you build your platform. Email is one of the most important assets that you have. So I invite you to attend today's session of the symposium with Jody Daniels at the same time, data privacy, changing laws, and how to use the privacy policy as a competitive advantage. And if you can't make it, I'll be giving you an overview of day 4 and day 5, and I'll make it one video again. So look out for this window during the weekend, and then we have the workshop on Monday. So don't miss the workshop. Get here on the Web 3.0 future page, or you can simply, if you can't, or you can simply go to the homepage, visit the homepage, and there you have it, documentary, book an interview. This is all the resource page. This is the Web 3.0 future page, and it will take you here again. So I invite you to the symposium to attend today's session with Jody Daniels, Data in Privacy, Changing Laws, How to Use Privacy Policy as a Competitive Advantage, a session that you don't want to miss. This is extremely important stuff, extremely important information. You want to be legally abide by the laws, and also we have and on Friday we have Ryan discussing funnels, the most important session of all the symposium, and I'll be giving you an overview of day 4 and day 5 during the weekend in one video like this time. And we have also the workshop, the quiz funnel workshop, so don't miss that. Get here to the Web 3.0 future page on web market support, and if you don't have and you can also discover the page easily if you visit the home page. I have the video of the symposium invitation on the home page, and this is the button to sign up for the symposium, and this is the page of Web 3.0 future. All the resources are right here, so it will take you here. And we have the quiz funnel workshop on Monday, June 13 through June 18, a week-long event. It's happening only once in a year. The most effective data collecting strategy is quizzes, is asking questions, and the most effective way to ask questions online is to use quizzes. Cheap leads, high volume, high conversions, valuable data, better sell and better serve. And you'll discover how to choose your quiz topic, come up with your big ideas, questions, and you'll build a quiz in real time. And your ticket includes digital replays through June 26. You can access all the replays, and you'll also receive 18 dedicated quiz funnel templates and over 90 pages of real life quiz examples and a step-by-step quiz funnel blueprint. And also use the coupon code to attend this epic event, because it costs $100. So when you click this button, you'll get on a page like this. Now it says coupon identified. This is 100 off. It may show you a different code. Highlight this code, and there is one question. You choose an option. You choose your business. You add your email, and then you add the code here, and then you click on apply coupon, and maybe because I used that. Coupon. So I have a short video explaining how to use the coupon code. It's very easy. You just visit the page and add the coupon code that you see on the top of the page on the coupon tab, the coupon window, and then you click on apply coupon code. There is a video on this page that shows you how to get the coupon code and use it to attend the workshop for free. It costs $100. We have coupon codes, so don't worry, and we are adding more content on this page on a daily basis. Bookmark this page in your favorites and schedule an interview with us to discuss Web 3.0, to discuss traffic, lead generation, product development, blockchain, NFTs, email marketing, data, privacy, trust, marketing funnels, live experiences, and anything, any other topic that you want. You can set your own Web 3.0 content, and you can get featured on our blog. We are sending thousands of people daily, so this is a great chance to get your word out, get your brand name featured on our blog. So this was today. So with this, I think we are okay. This was day 2 and day 3 of the Web 3.0 Symposium with Ryan Levesque. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.